Rufus, can we go anywhere we want at any time?
Gentlemen, you can do anything you want, as long as you remember this. No matter what happens, you must get to that report. Got it? All right, amigos, that book will give you the number of any place you want to go. Now, most important, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, that clock, the clock in San Dimas, is always running. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. Time for me to go.
What do you mean, Rufus? Yeah. Aren't you coming with us?
Gentlemen, you're on your own.
This is the worst part about this movie.
I agree. I actually have
This
to agree
makes
with you on this.
0 sense.
I have to agree with you. Why wouldn't they just help them?
Now, I'm not even talking about that, but yes. Why
Okay.
did they just leave him be? Why wouldn't he help him? You're there to help him. Why don't you just help him?
Right.
But it makes 0 sense in the time. So he's saying the watch on your hand is San Dimas time now. That's
Right.
always going to be accurate.
Right.
But you can go back in time all you want, but for some reason the report is still in 7 hours. So
No.
you only have 7 hours
Okay,
to get back.
I'm gonna be honest with something.
That makes no sense
No,
at all.
I'm fucking gonna say this. That actually makes sense to me. Like, no, it really does. And I'm not trying to
Why?
be a dick. No, but like it's real time, and it's like, hey, here's point A to point B. You got 7 hours. You can go anywhere you want in 7 hours. That's the thing. Here's the part that doesn't make sense.
That
Okay?
makes no sense.
Okay, well, all right.
But go ahead.
They saved the fucking world, right? And 700 years later, Wild Stallion is this and this and this, meaning they should have passed the fucking history report in the first place.
Yes.
How did they get themselves into this mess?
How? Like, okay.
That's the thing.
History already happened. They're 100 years, 200 years in the
700.
future.
700 years.
What prompted them to come back? It already happened. Whatever happened, happened.
Apparently,
Why are they coming back?
there's a glitch in the Matrix.
No, it's stupid.
Oh,
It
I
makes
like what you did
0
there. Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, glitch in
It
the
makes
Matrix.
0 sense.
No, it's this fucking Neo, because he's in this movie, and
And
they...
then there's the phone booth.
Right. And,
Yeah.
and it's a whole goddamn thing.
That's right.
And by the way, there's many instances in this actual movie where they're like, whatever happens, happens. When they do the keys, when he hides the keys behind the sign, he was like, oh, we'll just go in the future and come back and hide the keys here.
Right.
And then they went to, and boom, what happened. That
Right.
makes sense. Why? So why does this 7 hours make any goddamn sense? Because they could just go in the future and do something. It doesn't matter. They don't need 7 hours. It's 7 hours is stupid. That makes 0 sense. 0. Because they're traveling through time.
Next Saturday night, we're sending you back to the future.
Okay, all right. Saturday's good. Saturday's good. I can spend a week in 1955. I can hang out. You can show me around.
Marty, that is completely out of the question. You must not leave this house. You must not see anybody or talk to anybody. Anything you do could have serious repercussions on future events. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Marty, have you interacted with anybody else today besides me?
Yeah, well, I might have sort of bumped into my parents.
Great Scott! Let me see that photograph again of your brother. Just as I thought. This proves my theory. Look at your brother.
His head's gone. It's like it's been erased.
Erased from existence.
Talk about the time travel, because I think,
Yeah.
and I think that we should probably sum up the movie with the time travel aspect. I had, as great as the movie was,
Yeah.
as much as I liked the movie,
Yeah.
I had a huge problem with the time travel.
Why?
First of all, you go back in time,
Right.
You change events that change what's going to happen in the future,
Yeah.
and you start to become see-through. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Well, you start to disappear from a photograph.
But you start to, or you do? I mean,
No,
obviously.
that's insane. But I agree. And
Totally
if you pick
insane.
it apart, the photograph is tangible, so the photograph wouldn't exist.
Yeah,
A
I mean, there's-
person wouldn't. But I mean, like, it was a good premise of a ticking clock. It was basically like they turned over the hourglass and like, hey, your brother's disappearing, your
Right.
sister's
Slowly.
disappearing. Yeah,
And then when he disappears from the picture from your past,
yeah,
you still remember him
right.
clearly, vividly. I've got to keep going because my brother has disappeared off the picture that now has this giant gap in it.
Well, yeah, because you exist in this,
It's ludicrous.
It is ludicrous.
It's dumbed down. It's seriously dumbed down.
Yeah, but dumbed down in 1985, again, where they had only been making movies for,
I guess so.
60 years maybe. I actually buy it because I thought it was well done with the introduction of the DeLorean, with the nuclear aspect of things, with like sending the dog and like the dog comes back
the
and like
going
the
back in
clock
time was fine.
Is fine. Okay.
It was just the picture that bothered me. And him playing guitar and his hand slowly
Starting to
disappear.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
Yeah, I agree, but I do feel like it was necessary to tell the story in the movie, and so I'm okay with it. I get it. I mean, I don't disagree. And like you're starting to hit bad chords and blah, blah, and then all of a sudden, Earth Angel, yeah, he's back, guys.
He springs back to life.
Watch,
And he springs back to life, not from anything he does. So he's still fading away and falling back because George is walking away.
And he's got to be up on that stage.
But he doesn't do anything to change his future. But George just turns around and makes a decision on his own to go kiss, knock the guy down and push him down and kiss Lorraine. Then at that point he springs up. But why wouldn't that already be in the future that he starts to walk away and then comes back and pushes him down? Why wouldn't that already be what's going to happen?
Because these things already happened. Here's the thing, because George was the guy who got hit by the car. So Marty comes in, and Calvin comes in. But he changes everything. Here's the thing. So their introduction is different. Like, he gets them out of the car, just walk away, McFly, blah, 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 all that stuff.
Hang on.
Yeah.
So once Marty stops messing with the present in 1955, so he's just up on stage sitting down on the chair.
Right.
He's not doing anything.
Right.
Those events now are just happening and will always happen. So when George walks away initially, but then turns around and comes back and pushes him down and kisses Lorraine, all that was going to happen no matter what. So why is he disappearing during those events? That's my point. So if George was always now, based on the events that are happening now, going to walk away, turn around, push him down, and kiss, then that means he's always existed, and then therefore he should have just been able to play the stupid song without flanking.
That's wrong, because it hadn't happened yet. So the future isn't. It's not. I mean, like, so what if he changes his mind?
They happen. They were gonna happen.
Yeah, but what if he didn't punch him?
But Marty isn't messing up those events. They were always going
Rich,
to
hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Anybody home?
Anybody home?
Fly fish.